Alright, hey guys, SkiStam, and welcome to another video of, well, I am here with Thespeedwaygamer today, and we are going, we're going to talk about the Crew Wild Run beta, some impressions and what we generally thought of it. So,
yeah, it's kind of like a review.
Yeah.
You know, we're going to make a little bit of a review about the beta. But yeah, we have we're gonna talk about the specs, like the new specs, the graphics, the awesome new graphics, about the summit event, the bikes, and the gameplay, and just general opinions. So yeah, do you want to start talking about the specs?
Yeah. Well, the specs. My favorite is of course the drift spec.
Yeah.
Well, I think that they really did all of the specs pretty well, actually. Like, first time when I saw like the monster truck, I really didn't think that was gonna be good, and like how you can steer it in mid-air. I thought, yeah, but when you actually play it, it's like, I mean, if you can't really do backflips. It's not something you just pull off in a game, and it makes it's really.
But yeah. I think it's like the monster truck still has a little bit of limitations in terms of what it can do compared to in real life. Like, you know that you just can't go through, like, you can't go over a car like that. I would like to do that. Like, imagine going to a PvP event with a monster truck and just running everybody over. That would be amazing. Like, wow. Yeah, but definitely the drift race. The drift spec was one of the best ones in my opinion also, even though I'm not as good as you because you're like the freaking DK of this community right now. Then yeah, I think the monster truck would be my second favorite, you know, like the thing that it made me feel like if I was in a Hot Wheels car. Like, have you ever played a Hot Wheels game, like in Nintendo, Game Boy, whatever?
I have not actually, but
they're really fun, you should. But yeah, like you can do backflips and stuff like that, and it just felt so fun. And then we have the new drag spec that I don't know what to think about it. Like, it's cool and all, but there's still I know if you had problems with the handling, because with the Camaro I certainly did have really big problems with the handling. For example, if I try to turn, sometimes it
easily spins out sometimes.
Yeah, it's like weird and out of nowhere. Like,
yeah, sometimes it does and sometimes it doesn't.
It feels like the handling is a little bit stiff, like when you play it, when you reach high speeds and everything. But then on the second round, on the third round, like you just spin out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And I saw your video. That happened to Niner, but that's because he sucks. You know, that's.
No, well, it has happened to me too, and well, it's a beta still, so.
Yeah. I mean, I really hope they fix it. I don't care so much about the monster trucks going over some cars in the free room or in PvPs, but I think that could be fixed. It should be.
Yeah.
Because I mean, it's a really it's a very promising spec in my opinion. It does have a.
I mean, I think that like you can probably compete pretty well against a performance car.
You think so, dude? It goes over 500 kilometers per hour.
Yeah, well, I was thinking about I was thinking about if you would do a race in like a city or something. I think if you get like, I mean, it's really easy to spin out in it, and it's super stiff handling. But I think that you could, like, I don't know, like some people say it would be impossible. I think if you get good at it, you probably could.
Yeah, get good, kid. But yeah, I mean, we should do like a Tokyo challenge in the future also about this. Yeah, like kind of.
And the drift physics, they are like better than I thought they were going to. They're really good.
Yeah, the physics have improved so well. Yeah, but that's a little bit more about the gameplay. So, but like, I don't know, I just generally really like the drift spec. I really like the monster truck, and I think they have to fix a little bit more the drag spec. And yeah, I don't know what else about the specs. Do you have anything to say apart from what we already said?
Well, I mean, the drift spec was something that, like in the crew, like drifting is a lot of fun, and it was kind of
Yeah.
the thing that you couldn't do in the crew. I mean, you can,
I mean,
but it's
it
not-
was really fun to do it. Like,
yeah, it's not wasn't made to do that really. So
yeah,
it's really cool that they added it. So yeah.
like I'm sure the gameplay that I have now right here in the screen. Like when we went down to the mountains with you and Niner, like it was so fun just to cruise around in the drift spec. Like that was really fun.
Yeah.
Even though you were practically destroying us because you're Drift King. Yeah, we kept crashing. It was really fun. Like it was just genuinely really fun. It added a lot to what the crew was, because in my opinion the crew was a little bit incomplete when it got released, and now it feels like a complete game with this Wild Run expansion. Even though it was a beta though, but you know.
Yeah. Yeah, my opinions on the specs are really good.
Yeah.
So, should we move on to the graphics?
Oh boy, the holy graphics.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to go first?
Yeah. So, before we had the graphics updates, the graphics were alright, but it didn't feel like it was next gen. The same that, like, I saw a video of where they compared, I think it was Drive Club, Forza Horizon 2, and the crew, and the crew is just nothing to what those two games are, and
Yeah.
it's just equally as new. So it really needed a graphics update, and it looks really nice with, especially in the rain.
Yeah, now that was what I was gonna say. You can even see the raindrops in the car. Like I don't know what is happening now. Like every single developer likes wet cars.
Yeah.
Like they do like it. Like
it just looks too
can
good
tell.
when it's wet.
Yeah, boy. But you know, it's just it looks great. Like I think it's a tendency. Like I know that some people consider it annoying, but especially now that we have these weather conditions type of thing in the crew that is also new to the Wild Run expansion, it really does feel cool. Like it's not constant rain, that I wouldn't mind, to be fair, but it does look amazing. Like you can even see every single drop in the car. There are puddles. Yeah, Forza wise. Forza. But yeah, you know, there are puddles, and you can actually see when you do a burnout how the water just splashes out of your car, and it's fucking amazing.
Yeah, and
it's
burnouts.
amazing.
You couldn't do burnouts before, could you?
You,
I don't remember doing a burnout in the crew.
yes, you could.
You could. Okay.
It just didn't look. It didn't look as good as it does now. Even in the salt flats, when you are on dirt and everything, I generally got the feeling that I was in, for example, Race Wars in Fast and Furious 1. I had that feeling, like how the dirt, just whenever you go in with the car in the salt flats, like every single effect, it just feels so cool. I just love it.
But
Yeah. Awkward silence for
yeah, I don't know what else to say about the graphics.
No, generally they're really cool. Like I remember that when we were drifting on the mountain, also we could see. I think we could see Chicago from the distance, or something like that.
The render distance.
It's really good.
Yeah.
It's absolutely really good. But yeah, I think that was all about the graphics. Let's avoid the awkward silence.
Right. So
But how about the summit itself?
yeah, so basically, what they've gone for is the festival Forza Horizon feel, which is really cool. I haven't I don't know what I was saying, but it's really cool how they when you go in high speeds and come into the summit, everyone.
Oh yes, And then there's the guy saying, "Welcome to the summit."
Yeah, and then you just do like 5 backflips.
Yes. And the area itself is actually really cool. You have ramps and everything that you can jump like all the time with a motor truck. Whether you have also a bike or everything, you can just do it. Do it.
Yeah.
But yeah, the area itself is. I was actually really impressed. I don't know if there's going to be more summit areas.
Yeah,
Would be cool.
I mean, I would hope that there is like another summit area where you kind of do an event and you can see all the people watching you do.
Yeah,
That would be really cool.
that would be actually amazing. Yeah. But one thing that I also liked about the summit, it was the loading screen of the PvP events. that shit was amazing, man. You just see the bikes also drifting. You can even see monster trucks, monster trucks drifting. Dude, it's a really cool compared to the PvP event lobby that we had before. They was just a garage and you were just sitting there, just just doing burnouts or something like that. It just wasn't too animated, and this actually looks really cool.
But I wonder, is it gonna be like a separate PvP lobby, or is it gonna be just a new one? Is what I am wondering.
I know. Probably if I think they're going to stick with the normal PvP lobbies I had for the normal PvP lobbies, and for the summit they're going to just stick with this one, because this one you're just in the summit and you enter the summit. It's something special. Like you're really competing against the community itself, and I know it's like something else. It's just not the same things anymore.
And so we're also gonna have these monthly events or challenge or whatever it was. So you're gonna have like new events every month or something.
Yeah, that actually sounded really cool. I really hope, like, that in the summit you have cool rewards. Like I think we earn also, like, I think that you earned practically every single spec because you didn't buy any specs.
I didn't
you
buy
bought
a single spec.
You got the drag spec, you got the drift spec, and I had to buy everything, man. Like, I bought everything. By the end of the day, I was broke in the crew world run. I was actually broke. If it was for life, I couldn't even afford anything. I couldn't even afford a hot dog with what I had. But yeah, like, you just get some cool ass things when you finish the race. Whether you finish first, I think it's for first to third that you get the best prizes. For example, it can be a monster truck, specs for free, or a drift spec. Like, you get like the new extreme specs, you get one of those for free.
Yeah, and I mean, I wonder what more you will be able to earn. Like, I mean, you can't just keep on getting specs because there's only so many. But
yeah,
so I wonder what more rewards there will be.
You know what I would like to happen now, like with the new specs and everything. You know that for each spec that we had, like a barn find, that is the same as Forza Horizon, like that you have to find a part of a car in the in the map. Like, imagine if there was, like, we had that also, but for drift spec, drag spec, and monster truck.
Huh.
That would be cool.
Maybe so.
That would be cool for the extreme things. Like, it would actually be cool, especially for for people that actually can't get the crew wild run, and they can't get, for example, they just can't find out these car parts in the map. That would be actually really cool. But yeah, I think that was so for this. I mean, what about the new addition into this the crew wild run expansion, that it's the bikes? Dun 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 dun.
Yeah, the bikes. I was really skeptical about those as well when I saw that.
Yeah, I actually thought that they were going to work somewhere similar as Midnight Club. And in Midnight Club, if you didn't know, it was like really easy to play with the bikes. It was just, you got a bike and you practically won the race. That was it. Yeah. But in this game, it's just hard to play with the bikes. I mean, it's not really hard, but it's challenging. That's how I would describe it.
It's definitely a difficulty level to it, and they have a pretty good weight to them, and yeah, they're generally they feel like a bike should.
Yeah, you can do wheelies. You can do the brake. How do you call it? The brake thing in the bike that you can just.
The only thing is that you can't spin out in any way. Like you can't.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have to fix that, I think. Like I mean, one time I crashed into a freaking mountain and I flew. It was going to happen, but so clearly the physics are there. I think that they had to tweak it a little bit more in terms of the speed in which you crash into a wall, that if you fly away or not. But you know, that's just have to tweak it a little bit.
Yeah, it's really fun to, like, when you get good at it. It's really fun to play with the bikes.
Get good. It's like, yeah, I'm good with every single spec. Yes.
Not really, but
That's it.
but I think that actually, okay, whatever. I didn't know what someone. I just forget.
Yeah. I think that was advice.
Yeah, there's not much more to say.
But the gameplay in general, like, how about, you know that we got these free room challenges that we can give to friends? That's really cool.
Yeah, but you can go on for those like forever, right?
Yeah, it can go, like, you can, I think it's up to 9 checkpoints or so, and it doesn't matter what distance they have with each other, so you can just go to any part of the map, basically, with your crew. And the best part is that you can actually choose any car you want, and you can change the cars in the middle of the race. You can even get a full stock.
Yeah.
Like, that's amazing. I wanted to race with a full stock for a long time in the crew, and that's one thing that we didn't get to do in the beginning of the game, like when it launched.
Yeah.
And now we can actually do it, and that's actually really, really cool.
It's really cool that they're making use of the big map that we have, so that we can like do races wherever we want.
Yeah, I think that now with the new specs and everything, they are finally putting this map to, because there wasn't really let's say a reward for, let's say, going through the map, the entire map, and now you can just get the drift spec, have fun. You can just have the free room challenges that they also do give you money when you finish the race.
Yeah.
And you have a reward for that everything, and they are actually really taking advantage of the resources that they have in the crew, which is practically the big map and their cars, like, in a good way. That's what it should have been, like, since the beginning. But I'm actually glad that they did it.
Because the big map plays a huge role. I mean, it's a big deal for this game.
I mean, I think that was a main selling point of the crew,
yeah.
to be fair. The fact they had the entire USA map. I mean, not the entire USA map, but, well, in territory, kind of, yes. But, like, it's still a really big map for a game. Like, I think it takes you... How much does it take you to go from East Coast to West Coast? Like...
I think I did it once in a little bit more than half an hour.
Half an hour?
Yeah.
Holy shit, you're fast, man.
I don't know if... I mean, I think I went on a lot of highways, but...
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe...
It's still a lot for a game. Like, for example, I remember Need for Speed Most Wanted 2012. In that game, you can just go around the map, like, a round of it in 11 minutes. Like, that was just bad. That was bad. And this thing, you can go from one side to another in a little bit more, like you said, of 30 minutes. And I think that's amazing. You got so many things to do.
Yeah. I want to try to go around the map, like, make my own race, just make a time-lapse of it to see how long it takes.
Like, we should do it, like... How about if we do the run challenge, like Need for Speed the Run?
I think that has been done already. I think,
oh, fuck.
I think Black Panther did it.
Oh, no, Theo. Yeah, we have to leech from him, and we are going to... Yeah, we're going to make a video also with...
We make a video and copyright striking.
Yeah, with Niner, with every single one of us, like, just there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to do it. But yeah, more about the gameplay. Oh, they added the arenas that we have also about the monster trucks.
Oh yeah,
the map.
Those are amazing.
They are awesome. Like there's one how do you call this thing that you just I don't know. They're awesome. Just I can't describe, man. It's like fucking amazing.
I think we had
we
had three Monster Truck arenas in the beta.
I remember 2 of them.
Maybe I'm wrong.
No, I think there could be 3. Yeah.
Because I remember 3 that were floating in the in the ocean.
Oh yeah, actually true. Yeah. They're actually floating.
Yeah, and then there was one of them that was near the summit.
Yeah. Well, the one near the summit that was. I think there was one in the mountains. Also, the one in where the ice area is.
Oh.
I could be wrong.
I only saw 3 of them. Something I wish, like with the other specs, like the Monster Truck spec, you can flip however you want. But in like it doesn't really work that well with the other specs, because I mean it would be fun to go in a like
in
other
that
cars.
Wheel with in the Monster Truck arena with those cars.
Yeah, like if you try to do a loop with a let's say just performance car.
I tried with a performance car, and it gives you the crashing.
Yeah, that's one of the most annoying things in the crew. It gives you the crashing if you either fly sideways or backwards or fall straight down.
Especially when you make it till the end. That's annoying.
Yeah.
Because you actually do make it through the loop, and it gives you the crashing anyways.
Yeah.
Like, why?
And sometimes you are going to make some like a really cool jump and you just crash. That's something that really need to fix.
Yeah, they actually do, because that thing would be fun with a performance spec. Imagine a circus spec though.
Yeah, a drag spec.
Yes.
You can really get up to some speed and just fling your car to death. That's
and
nice.
now that you also mentioned the drag spec, there are also little arenas, let's say, for the drag specs and for skills I saw in your video.
Oh yeah, the long jumps.
Yeah, the long jumps. Dude, those are cool.
Yeah, the one cool. Over the what's it called? You jumped over this big alley.
Yeah.
Like that was a huge jump. Like I want to see more of those.
Especially when the drag spec cars go like past the 500 kilometers per hour. That shit is crazy, man. That like wow.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
No, you go.
We're definitely going to get more of them. I mean, we can't just have one long jump. We need a lot of them.
A lot.
A lot.
You hear that, crew? You hear that, Ivory Tower? We need a lot. Okay.
A lot.
But yeah, in general, the gameplay, I think it's what the crew should have been. Like.
Yeah.
Now
the physics.
Now the physics are so good. Yeah, we're going to talk about that. The physics are so good.
Yeah.
Compared to what it actually does feel responsive.
Yeah, I like there. It's a lot grippier. You don't like slide around as easily as you used to. Like I really noticed that when, like in the beginning when you start the crew wild run, and you're gonna go to that spot, you go down some mountains. You really feel that the car's grips, where you just would expect the car to start sliding pretty easily. Yeah.
But like now it's actually really responsive. When you actually tell the cars to turn, it will turn. Yeah. Like it will happen. Like one problem that I've been having in the crew, like a lot, especially a lot in the PvP events, is that I don't seem to understand the handling. I don't understand it. Like I get that you brake, the braking is actually fine, but when you try to turn, it's like so stiff. And for a current racing game, I don't know if it feels fine. It doesn't feel accurate enough, and I like this handling a little bit more, because it reminds me a lot to the Black Boss handling, the one that we had in Need for Speed Most Wanted 2005, and the one that we had in Carbon. It's actually really similar to it. It feels responsive. When you tell the car to turn, it turns. You also have to brake, but I know you have to take the perfect angle, and it feels really, really good.
Yeah, it definitely feels like more polished now. It
Yes.
just feels finished.
Yes, and especially now that with the new engine, but because you know that they passed the crew to a new engine, like this new engine feels absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
I know what the old one was. I have no fucking idea. I still have no fucking idea what the new one is.
Me
But
neither.
but it works absolutely beautiful. The lighting is great. When you have that drift event at night in the summit.
Yeah, that looks completely nice and amazing.
Yes, like wow. Oh my god. With the Subaru BRC, I just can't talk anymore.
I definitely hope that they don't like remove the events that you get
Oh yeah.
monthly. Like I want, like that one drift event is just perfect.
That drift event is absolutely amazing. Like
Yeah,
it's wonderful. The lights and everything. It just the scenery itself
yeah,
fits so well with the drift event. Like
And
I
the-
don't know, but it just does.
and the track is perfect for drifting. Like it's so much fun to go on it.
I just
Um,
suck at drifting.
What?
I just suck at drifting. You know, just
Yeah, we'll
yeah,
just, have
I'm
to
really bad.
just practice.
I'll have to. I'll just have to embrace it right now. But yeah, it will take some practice. Yeah, drifting is something that you can master it, like here, Lord DK, or like, but it actually does take time at the beginning. Like I know, like I do drift a lot, and it's still really difficult for me sometimes. Especially
really
to
happy
take
that it-
combos.
I'm really happy that they didn't make it easy to drift. Like
Yes.
like the feel of actually counter steering yourself, it's just completely different to when the game just automatically counter steers for you.
Yeah.
So I'm really
Something.
yeah, I'm really happy that they nailed it.
Yeah. You said in the screen it might actually look really easy, but it's not.
Yeah,
You need to have the perfect angle. You need to. You still. I know. What's the best type of assist that you use? What's the easiest one for you to drift?
I didn't actually try any other than hardcore. So
Oh.
not like that, but I didn't actually try the other ones. I didn't think of it.
Cause I actually tried hardcore and it was actually hardcore, and
Was it
then I
harder?
tried. Yes.
Huh.
Then then you had sport, and then you had all assist. And all assist, it didn't feel too good, but in sport it felt a little bit easier in terms of you have a little bit more control in the car. And hardcore is just too much control for me. I know.
But maybe
It's
with
just-
the all assist and sport, you maybe can't extend the drifts as much.
That could actually be true, because I mean with the hardcore, the drifts do tend to, I know the multiplier. I mean the drift is not as powerful, but you can keep the combo when you're going in straights. I know if
What?
I made myself clear. Like you know that with hardcore,
Yeah.
that like the drift is not as powerful because it's not the same speed and you need to keep the perfect angle, but
Yeah.
you can actually keep drifting and keep increasing the multiplier when you are in the, like you're going in the straight road. Like you can just slide around and zigzag and just
In
get the,
hardcore that is.
yes,
Yeah.
and that's one thing I still need to master. So yeah, I'm gonna definitely get like trying to get some classes with Master DK here.
Yeah,
SkiStam.
Basically, keeping the multipliers key.
Yeah. But yeah, I think. Do you have any more things to say about the gameplay?
No, I think that was pretty much it.
So if we had to rate, the well-run beta from 1 to 10, what would you give it? I don't have the drums, so
I don't know. It was so good. Like I don't want to just 10 out of 10. But but I mean, I don't really know if it's anything that was like really disappointing or anything. I mean,
I would
yeah,
give it an 8.5 or a 9, something around there. Like
5.9?
No, 8.5. 8.5
Oh.
out of 10. Crucify me like that. But no, 5.5, no, not even a chance. Like the game was too good. Like
yeah.
I think 8.5 or 9. I would even say 9. I don't want to be IGN, so 9 would be a good score for it. It's still a beta, so we have to wait until the release game to, I guess, to give it a full score.
Yeah, I mean, looking aside the problems that it has, I'm gonna give it a 9 too. It's,
Yeah.
it's yeah, that's pretty. They are worth it. So
Yeah, they actually did a really good job.
yeah,
Developing this expansion.
it's gonna be really exciting to see what cars they're gonna add into.
Oh,
Yeah.
Deborah. I really wish, I really wanted to see Deborah in this beta, but yeah, we couldn't.
I mean, the BRZ is enough for me. I mean, that's an
Not the
amazing.
BRC.
The BRZ is my favorite car, so
Yeah.
I'm happy with it.
So, hope you guys enjoyed. If you make sure to smack that like bomb, subscribe to this dude right here. He's fucking amazing. Like, he will give you lessons to how to drift in the Crew Wild drama when it comes out. So yeah, subscribe to this dude. And yeah, do you want to say any last words or something?
The Crew Wild run is awesome.
Yay! There you go. I guess see you guys.
Bye.
Peace.